3. I just ended day 2. It wasn't very interesting, but today should be a better day. So I've had a full morning. I woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's currently like 11:20 something, and I've been up since 8. Breakfast, skincare, all that's done. I did laundry ready. I just put laundry away. I'm about to get changed, put a mask in my hair, and then do a quick workout, shower, blow dry my hair, blase blase. Later on, we're going out. We're going to the Festival of Lights in this other part of the city. I don't know, we're going to the Festival of Lights, and a couple of friends are coming to that too, so it should be a fun day. Not a very eventful morning today. However, I am catching like the more detailed clips in mini vlogs, so if you don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you should. It is going to be linked down below in my description bar and my bio site. Don't forget to subscribe. But yeah, so I'm just gonna change really quick, throw this mask in my hair, just quick workout. I think I told you guys. Okay, look, so I got this the mini stair stepper. It's the twist one. So I'm gonna do like a regular like mat Pilates workout, and then I'm gonna finish off with that guy. And then the box next to it, I actually finally got a stool from my vanity, and my dad's home today, so I'm gonna ask him to put it up for me. And then he's also going to mount those boards for me that have yet to be mounted, because honestly I actually wasn't gonna keep them, or like the calendar anyway. I wasn't gonna keep them, but I want them like up on this wall so I can use it. So for reference, like here I have a nice frame from Hobby Lobby. It just says Chanel, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Prada. So, and then those 2 frames are from Hobby Lobby as well. So I have that in like my workspace, beauty space, and then over here is just gonna be an extended organizational space. And I wanted it here because I didn't really want them at the forefront of being seen. So it lives behind the door. So if the door's closed, it's for me for reference, but if the door's open when people first come in, it's not the first thing they see. So I'm very excited about it. Yeah, so that's the update for this morning. Oh guys, I also actually had a scare. Like my memory card wasn't going into my camera, and there's also like a piece of the memory card that was coming off, and I was like, what is this? But Lord willing, it is gonna be a-okay. Because I got it in, like there was like a piece of the plastic stuck in my camera, so I like shook it out and it was fine. So praying nothing goes wrong with that, but I think that's all. Hi guys, you guys are currently in my closet. I just took a shower, I washed my hair. Look at the curls, y'all. So I'm just going to detangle. So I've been blowing my hair out for like literally since I got my, I don't think you guys can see me, literally since I got my Shark smooth styler thing, and I've been loving it because honestly I started going through this whole over my curls thing. So, and I'm loving it, honestly, like I really am. I don't think I would do permanent curl like I want to do Brazilian blowout, but then like I feel like reality hits me a lot where I'm just like, I don't want it to be permanently gone, you know what I mean? But I am liking the blowout look. However, I'm still like experimenting like my method. So the other day I thought about this, and I'm just like, okay, if it doesn't work, I just deal with it for like a week or 2, and then I wash my hair again. But I think what I'm gonna try, because the thing what I'm experiencing is that it'll still be very frizzy. Like it's hard for my hair to just be like laid. So I'm thinking to put like a little bit of leave-in conditioner, just a little bit, and then go in with my blow dryer with my heat protectant, which I have the keratin, the Tresemme keratin smooth one, and I love that one. My hair usually is like silky with that junk. And then I also have the Chi Silk Infusion. So I have an idea of like what I'm gonna do, and hopefully it comes out good. So I'm gonna detangle my hair really quick. I'm gonna use the wide tooth comb with the detangling spray, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works out well, because I really want to nail this blowout routine. Like I've been seeing these girls that like have like fire blowouts. Like, oh my gosh, do y'all know Prissy May? She used to be, what was her Instagram name? It was The Fashion Muse, and she recently rebranded to just her name because she said like, oh, she's getting older, you know. And so she said like, and also she's in her like future, like her wifey era. Like, yes ma'am, I love that for her. So whatever, but her name's Priscilla. She goes by Prissy May on Instagram, and whatever, her hair always has the most beautiful blowout. she has, because she's Hispanic, so she has like curly crepito hair too, but her blowouts are always pristine. I DM'd her, like I replied to one of her stories one day and I was like, girl, your blowout routine please whenever you're ready. And she goes, you got it. So I'm hoping she put that on her little lineup for content, because your girl needs to know what is up. Like, what is up? Put some deodorant on, by the way. Salter deodorant, by far the best deodorant I've tried in a long time. Like, so good. This one, and I also really like the Each and Every deodorant. That one was really nice, but when I was using it, it was only available online. I believe it's gravitated to Ultas now, but not all Ultas, some Ultas. So yeah, I'm just going to use a little bit. This is my Tresemme Pro Pure leave-in conditioner, and I'm going to use a little bit so I can detangle it, but literally the smallest amount. I do not want to weigh my hair down in any way, or, oh girl, I'm not tender-headed, but I get annoyed. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not like, it's like I get annoyed with the yanking. That's why I've never actually used a comb. I feel like it just hurts more and it yanks more. But everyone's always told me like, oh, for your hair you need a comb. Like, I remember when I was a kid, people used to tell me that crap all the time. I used to genuinely get annoyed. I'm like, stop telling me that, because it hurts. I'm gonna put a little bit extra up here, because this is where she gets real frizzy. So I'm thinking, like, it's like when my hair is curly. When my hair is curly, if I want it to not be frizzy, it needs to be ultra hydrated. So I'm thinking like a blowout would kind of be the same, but a little bit, like, because also I've been watching like blow up videos when girls do like silk presses and stuff like that, and these hairstylists are like that in order to get a smooth finish, they had to do like extra styling and smoothing products. I'm like, huh, I don't have any smoothing products, you know? So I'm like, let's try something really quick. So again, this is all in the experiment of finding what works for me. Also, with the Shark Smooth Style, it does say to get your hair 70% dry. And I don't think I've ever actually done that. I think the first time, matter of fact, yeah, I think the first time might have been the driest that I had it, and it came out the best. So we're gonna run that back today. There. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna let her air dry a little bit, and then we'll be able to go. All right, so then also I just finished uploading Vlogmas Day 2. Actually no, I didn't upload it. I exported it, so we're in here. However, now I have to, like, I'm gonna make the thumbnail really quick. I'm gonna make the thumbnail really quick and then get that posted, and then, right, this is Vlogmas Day 2. Yes, okay, and then today is Day 3. Duh, okay. I always like get a little bit confused doing this, but anyway, so yeah, it's already uploaded. I had to make it live. There you go. To make it live, so I'm gonna make the thumbnail really quick and get this posted, and then see whatever else I have to do. I'm sure I have a running list of stuff I can be doing right now. Then I'm gonna start getting ready for the festival. All right, y'all, so I just realized something. As I'm editing this thumbnail and I'm like day 1, day 2, whatever, I just got like so brain farted, because what happened was, what I did was I started filming on November the 30th so that I had a video for December the 1st, and then I just confused myself, and I don't want to do it that way. I want it to be like, today's the 2nd, so you get tomorrow's day 2, and then on the 3rd you'll get the day 3 on the 4th, like that, because day 3, day 4, you know, like, because the way I just did this was so confusing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload it, because it's already uploaded. I'm gonna put part 1 and then part 2, and so, because Miss Girl, no, I was like, I don't like that, because then, so the way I did it, it just didn't make sense to me. Like, it was like baffling me way too much, and I'm like, I don't appreciate that. So we're not gonna do it that way. I'll probably use the same thumbnail for tomorrow, because I'm thinking like the pictures that I have for the thumbnails aren't correlating. So I'm like, wait, what is going on? So yeah, now I'm realizing why I was so confused. Hi guys, So we're done, as you can see. Hair is done, face is done. I did my face before my hair with good reason, because now I'm running late. Here's the thing, y'all, I've never been a running late kind of girl. I've always been punctual. Lately, I don't know what's going on, because now it's like, I guess it's because I've never let me stop, but I'm like, oh, I've never like had so much of a social life. Like now I'm becoming like more like social and like going out more often, and I just feel like it's like I don't know how to do it because I'm always late. Bro, our Friendsgiving was at my house and I was late. Like people were here and I was in here rushing. Anyway, speaking of rushing, I don't even know what I'm gonna wear, because I assumed last week it was we had weather that was like in the 50s. This week I don't know where that went, but I assumed it was gonna be kind of cooler out, and it most certainly is not. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna wear, but I also have to like jet, because my friends already texted me like 20 minutes ago like, oh, we're on the way, and I'm like, lovely. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you, if I wasn't already like people were on the way and like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose it, y'all. So what I was saying, first of all, okay, this is what I'm talking about. When it rains, it pours. I was like already irritated because I was running late, and then like as I'm like rushing, like I wasn't even rushing, like I'm literally just moving through my room, like the dumbest things, like something would fall, I would bump into something, my closet door got stuck on something like 3 times. I was like, if they get stuck one more time, I'm not going anywhere. Like I was just so annoyed. And then as I'm like I'm literally just sitting, my camera was on the mount that I showed y'all I put on my dash. Why did like the mount just go and just fall? And then also like my TikTok, I'm doing a mini vlogmas on my TikTok, and I just went to check on it like while I was on a wait, and it's okay. So I had deleted my original, I posted it twice, so I deleted it the first time because, okay, so on the bottom I got like this alert, not alert, but like it's like a warning sign on my video for people to see that like, oh, participating in this, what it is like dangerous or something, because in the TikTok I'm like showing you guys I'm driving, and I guess it detects that and like kicks it off. I don't know, it's weird, but like my TikToks, especially if I use a trending audio, like it does not perform poorly. So I was so stinking confused as to why I was having such little low views. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm assuming it's this. So I went to edit it out. I edited it out, and the only part I left was coming to a stop in the car, and it still did it again. I go back to look at it. I posted this hours ago. There's 2 views on it. What in the world? All around I'm just like Bianca, chill. Bianca, chill. And then also like my shirt is wrinkled, like all reasons that I get cranky. Like I didn't get, like I'm not wearing what I planned to wear, because what I planned to wear would have been too warm for this weather. Oh my lord, like I can't. And then the girls just texted talking about, oh, park in the Publix because there's so many people, and I'm just like, all right, Bianca, collect yourself, woosah, like just chill, and like we'll be fine, because Miss Girl is very annoyed right now. So annoyed.
How'd you do that? Where you gonna go? Like I didn't know what to explain. Happy New Year. She's like third cousin. That's the opponent. Yeah,
It is both balls. It's a whole different name. And I gotta tell y'all, the mission I went on to actually get here. We're here.
Aww, look at the doggies.
I made it after like 3 hours, y'all, but I made it.
Bigger than that?
Oh my god, do a wows.
Yeah. Stop, don't do that. Oh. So sad.
Okay, say hi. Filming every single day, y'all, wish me love it. Thank you.
Are you vlogging?
Y'all, I actually got home a little while ago and I was actually hungry. So my family like cooked earlier, so I ate food here. I'm like overwhelmed in so many ways, y'all. Okay, so I have so much to tell you. I came home, I ate my food, I kind of just chilled for a second. I watched Pia's vlog, and now I'm here so I can redo my hair, because Miss Girl, bro, my hair does not agree with humidity for nothing. Like, it just, no respect for me whatsoever. I just want to fix this one piece. I can like decently talk to you guys. Okay, so let me tell y'all about the chaos that was getting to this festival. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you, like, okay, I was telling you guys how I was already frustrated and like kind of annoyed and stressed out about everything, and then on top of that, like, so I was basically overstimulated. I was very much so overstimulated and I was just not having it. And then on top of that, it was just so dumb. Like, I was like in the wrong area, and then all of my like friends that were going were already there, and I'm sitting here like, why am I the only one that got lost? I was so annoyed. And then I get out the car and I'm like walking, and I'm basically confusing it because they're stop, Judy. They were saying park by Publix and then just walk. So I'm like, okay, I saw a Publix, so I assumed that this was the Publix. Whatever, I was basically at the wrong Publix, and all of that caused me to be like, I was very far from them actually. So then I'm walking, I start walking in the completely opposite direction. Like, I'm talking about completely opposite. Like, I was in like the other side of town, and I'm walking alone. It's getting darker and darker, and I'm not like totally alone because this is like an area of the city that like there was a bunch of Christmas events going on. So there was another one happening in the area I was at. So there was even cross guards. So like, I tell the cross guard, I'm like, I'm looking for this. Is that what that is? And they're like, yeah. They misunderstood what I was looking for. So there's that. And then finally, as I'm talking to Patience and explain to her, and then blah, 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 and then of course Patience's phone's dying. I'm like, of all times for your phone to die, right now is not it. I was like, no. I like panicked. Thankfully she was with other people. She was like, I'm gonna give your number to so and so and he'll help you. I'm like, okay, cool. Yo, God bless him. His name's Alvaro. God bless Alvaro, because he was able to help me. He was so patient, he was so kind. He was like, Bianca, send me your location. I'm like, okay, send my location. He's like, girl, you're far. And he tells me, you're like on the other, let me multitask, because if not, I'm never gonna finish. Like, it could have been worse, honestly, it really could have been worse. My hair actually didn't do that bad. Alvaro's like, girl, why are you are like in a whole different area. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's my location, and he's like, you're like 3 blocks away from us. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm like, I had a feeling. So I pulled the GPS again at this point, because he sent me his location. Pulled the GPS, and yeah, I definitely see that I'm very much so far away from them. And I'm like, holy mackerel, bro, like, what the heck am I gonna do? Like, this is so dumb. Alvaro tells me, like, okay, so I'm like following his location now. So I'm following his location, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. At this point, the cross guard seeing me kind of like spin the block, and she's like, I don't know what she asked me to prompt me to like tell her that like that's not what I was looking for. And I explained to her what I was trying to do, and she was like, oh, you're looking for the Christmas tree. And I'm like, yes. And then, because like I was going in the opposite direction, because okay, so I missed that part of the story. I did ask the cross guards, I'm like, is that this and this? And they thought I understood. Oh, I did say that, like, they misunderstood me and whatever. So this cross guard lady, so nice, and all the cross guards, they were very nice. They were like, bless them, they were like working this crazy busy evening, helping us all cross the street safely and whatever. So they whatchamacallit, by the way, I did put heat protectant on. I have 2 different ones on, so don't yell at me. Lady tells me that whatever. At this point, Alvaro told me to get back in my car and try again. He tells me, get back in your car and keep going. You're supposed to be on like US 1 or something. So I'm like, are you kidding me? I don't even know where US 1 is from here. Like, what do you mean? So then I get in the car and I started driving, right? And mind you, the cross guard lady, she did tell me that too. She was like, you're gonna go down this way. I'm like, is there another Publix? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But here's the thing, mind you, so if it's gonna be 2 Publix, and if you don't know what Publix is a shopping grocery store. So imagine, you can imagine how far this is. If they're not gonna, they don't typically put the same grocery store within too close of a radius. So imagine how far I was. Just think about it. So I start driving and I'm going and going and I'm just going and going. And I'm like, there's no way. I was so lost. Like, there's just no way. In retrospect, it's kind of like I should have been a little pickier with the GPS. I was kind of just going by word of mouth and like, oh, Publix, you know? So whatever. And so it just got overstimulating very fast because I was already upset. I was already annoyed, and then everything just got crazy. So then on top of that, it's humid. Like, it's not even like a nice winter evening. I told y'all, like last week, it was so nice outside and the weather was just giving. Okay, the weather was like in the 50s, and at least at night, like during the daytime, it was like in the 70s, and then it would drop to like the 50s. That was last week though. And this week it was so fake. Like, Florida was being so fake. So then finally, whatever, I get to the place and I see it, and now I'm overwhelmed again because I'm like, oh my god, how am I ever gonna find them? That was my concern, because there were so many people there, so many cars. Actually, prior to that, my other main concern was when I pulled up to that Publix for parking, because at this point it was inevitable that you had to park at the Publix. That Publix was packed, and I'm talking about even all the grassland that was surrounding the Publix, packed to the brim, busted at the seams types of full. I find a parking spot by the grace of God. I was literally like it was literally God's grace, because I was like driving and then someone was leaving and I'm like, oh praise Jesus, and I grabbed that spot. Finally I park and I'm like, I even had to take a breath. Like, I literally parked, I had my AC on blast and I had to like breathe because I was so over it. But then now the idea was to get there. All right, so then at this point I send my location to Alvaro again. Alvaro is the hero in this story. I send him my location and he like immediately starts like checking, and he's like, okay, so this and this, whatever. I call him. I don't know if I called him or he called me, but we got on the phone. Starts to like talk me through it. He's like, okay, so where are you now? And I'm like, I'm this and that. And he's like, okay, walk, like follow the parade. And I'm like, that is brilliant direction. So I go over, follow the parade, whatever, and I keep walking. Finally I see Alvaro. I'm like, I see you, thank you. And I was like, he was like, you made it. And I'm like, Alvaro, I missed everything. He's like, you didn't miss anything, you're fine. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so annoyed. So yeah, so finally Alvaro walks me back to everybody. I see everybody and they're like, Bianca, and I'm like, yo, I ain't never been so annoyed in my life. Moral of the story is, what I learned here is, I am never going to a city function by myself ever again. Because A, why was I the only one confused apparently? And B, if I were to get lost with somebody else, at least I would have suffered with people and not alone. Ow! I burned my ear. Okay, that is what we learned today. I'm going to keep doing this because it is working for me. And I pray that my hair actually behaves tomorrow. Tomorrow is church. It's Sunday. Wow, the weekend goes by so fast. So fast. This was our first order of business as far as holiday events go. Our next one will be our Christmas movie night. That is next weekend. That ball is not in my court. That is in Shane and Shaytel's court. So they're planning that, or mostly Shane actually. Shaytel, I believe Shaytel's like working a lot, so like Shayna's the one that took the reins on it. Overall was their idea, so they're taking the reins on that function, and I'm excited because I'm just gonna go enjoy and be with the people. So I'm excited because we're gonna watch the Grinchy. I'm gonna finish my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this vlog, and so I can start editing and get ready to upload this for y'all tomorrow. I think I told you guys already, but like I was really confused about how I was handling Vlogmas, because I think doing like mini Vlogmas and then regular Vlogmas, like I got confused because I'm like, wait, if this is today, like the pictures, like it just wasn't adding up. So I was like, hold on a second. So what I did was I did go ahead and upload Vlogmas day 2, but I put part 1, and this is part 2. So this is not Vlogmas day 3, this is Vlogmas day 2 part 2, and then so tomorrow will be Vlogmas day 3. That, I don't know if that's how people do it, but that's how it's gonna make sense to me, so that's how we're gonna do it. I think I did something wrong and I like missed something, and that's why I was confused when I did it, but it's okay. And I think like that it's a little bit easier to follow. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching another day of Vlogmas, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love y'all. Have a good night.